de perto, vê se eu não sim. Vem cá, preciso te provar. Chega de teoria, eu quero ação. Sei que você tá me esperando, mas eu não tô aguentando. Só quero que você apareça. Amor, não tá moleza. Quero você pra mim, juntinho. Quando eu dancei com você, voei. Foi como sonhei, ainda ando com a esperança de te ver. Você é água da minha sede, o ar puro de respirar. Quero viver essa vida com você. A saudade vira arte, coisa mística de ver. Lamento, não aguento estar longe de você. Água da minha sede, 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 Dançamos e o vento vai e vem com a rosa do amor. Será que tá com falta de mim como tô de você? Veio com água doce, ar puro de respirar. Eu já não aceito mais sofrer. A saudade vira arte, coisa mística de ver. Lamento, não aguento estar longe de você.
roça já queimou. Mané fogueteiro os estalos vai lançar e as bandeirolas pendurou.
Hey, welcome back to the Caribou Data Science channel. This is Thursday evening, May the 25th. Let's see something here. It says, promised in the title, we're going to get down to some squirrely business here. Specifically, we're going to take a look at the squirrel database, the Squirrel Census. Let's see. The Squirrel Census is the multimedia science design storytelling project focused on the eastern gray squirrel. They count squirrels and present the findings to the public. The data set contains squirrel data for each of the 3,023 sightings, including the location coordinates, age, primary and secondary callers, elevation, activities, communication, interactions. Okay, good. Now, after you come over here, let's just take a look at this database. Okay. So, where are we here? Close program. So how are we going? So what should we start this evening with? Should we start again with R? Maybe create a Tidy Tuesday data set for R. I'm thinking, and maybe move on to some dashboards. Hey, Navja, thanks for stopping by again. How you doing this evening, friend? We're looking at well, we're looking at believe it or not, squirrels. Okay, this is the Tidy Tuesday data set for this week. If you're not familiar with Tidy Tuesday project, how do I spell squirrel? If I can spell squirrel, we start off the right track here. Specifically, this is the census of squirrels in what's called Central Park in New York City. Okay. Census, right? And I'm thinking we'll probably use, I don't know, what should we use this evening? Should we use Bard? Should we use Bing? Should we use ChatGPT? What do you think? Well, of course, we're also going to use some Flexdashboard. I guess it's sort of interesting. Let's start with a Quarto document. We'll start with creating a Quarto document. There. The author is Tidy Tuesday. I don't know if I'm not if you're actually familiar with what's called R Markdown to create various types of documents. You know, you can create slideshows, you can create PDF documents, you can create HTML doc. Well, what we got here is the is Quattro. Quattro is a more advanced version of our Markdown. It also works with almost any language. You can use Quattro with Python, of course. You can use it with Julia, among other things. Anyway, the first thing we have to do, of course, is get rid of all this stuff here. Let's just come back over here. Upset, set up. So let's just come over here. We're also going to use, let's go and put our libraries in here. Let's see. Tidy, VERC. Let's see, what do we got here now? We got, what do we have here? My mind is, can you hear my voice okay? How about the music? Did I start the music? There you go, there's some music. Let's see, what else was I thinking of there? I can't remember now. Oh, well. Let's see something there. What else am I can't remember. Oh, I know what it was. I need to load the secret source. Okay, good. SQLite. They actually have the data stored in we'll come up here and add a second thing. Yeah, so what Quattro allows you to do, it allows you to what it is, QMB Quattro. Is that right? We'll see. This is good. Okay, good. Let's see. What else do we need up here? That's interesting. Why did that do that as R? Okay. Okay, so what you have to do is let's load also. Let's see. What else? Janitor. Let's do scales. All right. Let's come over here now. Let's take a quick look over here at our we have to have this to load our database. Okay, so what we need to do here is come back over here, change this to data. Tidy Tuesday data set, okay. Then come over here. And let's put something down. Well, shoot, I don't know. Let's do this. DB get I don't know if that's actually needed or not, but we'll see what happens. We got query. So we're going to say db, comma, select star from oh, I don't know where are we? Okay. Tiny Tuesday. That's cute. That's interesting. How did I do it? And so now we can see we have our squirrel data. Do we have a date? Yes, we have a date. Date's character. So the first thing we want to do is convert date squirrels. Date is now date. Okay, good. Okay. Is there anything else we need to do with this? Let's take a look at squirrels again. Let's look at the date. 2018. So all this, so this census was actually all taken over a 10-day period, right? Okay. Let's see. Well, things we can do starting off the bat here. Let's see some. So I don't think there's any more data we necessarily need to do here, do we? We have a nice longitude and latitude here. Shift PM, cinnamon, gray plus, colors. Running, chasing. Let's do this. Let's do one more thing. First of all, let's clean names. Very good. So this means turn off echo, right? Is that what it means? Let's just do a quick summary. Age, I'm missing something. Where is age? There it is. Adult. Okay. Okay. So we could come up here, for instance. Come up here and do some quick EDA by doing by saying, let's see, Squirrel, colon, age, factor, okay. Primary fur collar. So we can come up here. Primary fur collar. Let's do this. We come up here. Tail flags, tail switches. Now, so what I'm doing here is I'm converting some of the columns to categorical variables. Okay, and let's see what this does for us. So what this does is, what page? Where's it? What this does allows us to do a quick count of the by the various categorical. A categorical variable is one that has a limited range of values, and it usually is not a numeric value, or it's not created numeric. Because you can see here we got most of the squirrels were gray. Okay. What's we also looked at age, didn't we? And age, okay? So you can see here, most of the ones surveyed census were adults and juveniles, okay? Caller nodes, location, above ground. We could even look at location also. Let's do location also. Let's do this. Let's do okay. Let's just create some a couple other things now. Primary for a caller. Okay, we can run this now. Oh. It doesn't look so well. Let's take these. And the way this works is, this will stay like this until I so at this point, this should continue running down here, right? Alright, so now we got some quick EDA issues and factors. Now, we could also very easily, let's just render this and see what it says. Okay, so here's the first part of our census here. Okay. Alright. Not particularly pretty, but it'll work. Right, so now I come down here. Let's see. The one thing you can always do with these type of columns here also, you can also always plot these. Okay, you can say squirrels, right? Location. And come over here and do well, this is going to begin, right? Right, what? Something like that, okay? And here's our first visualization, okay? We can do the same thing here by instead of location, we can say primary fur collar. Okay, right? We can come down to here and do the same thing with age. Now, what you notice here is with the as opposed to this R markdown where you have an opening and closing brackets, you notice there's no backticks here. Okay, well there is, okay. But you actually don't need this second part here until you start, until you actually have to terminate it. Because we can come here, we can get rid of this here and this here, and this block can continue all the way down to here. Okay. Location, fur collar, what? And age.
Ficamos na beira d'água, o rio é como o nosso sangue. Ficamos na beira d'água, o rio é como o nosso sangue.
Age.
Vou na terra da minha alma.
And what this is, this type of data visualizations is very easy to do, and it's a way of sort of like a warm up sense. It's sort of like warming up before the big game. You start with something easy like categorical, analyzing categorical variables, just to to get warmed up, and also to let's just try some. Let's just get rid of this. That is, what is that? Huh, that's kind of odd. Let's get rid of this. Let's see how this works. Okay. All right, so we got so let's see if this works as expected. All right. That's not where that goes. That doesn't go there, does it? That does go back up here. So, let's see what happens here. Let's see. Let's come back up here. Let's put the numbers back underneath it up here. All right. Let's see what happens. Put some of them. Okay. Suppose you came over here and we did this. Flex table. See if we can do a nice little output for our data there. Save this and let's render. Oh, what happened here? Huh. Let's see. So this should work okay, right? Yeah, what could have happened here, I wonder?
Não, é que eu só queria saber se você vai conseguir ver. Eu acordei sentindo
Interesting.
falta.
Let's comment this. Well, maybe the trouble is it doesn't like the flex table. Let's see what happens. render this now.
Queria que você soubesse que eu te adoro.
And let's see what the
Você aqui.
okay, so there's the squirrel census by location, and there's the numbers. Okay, here's a squirrel census by color, and again the summary numbers down here. Doesn't look great, but that's all right. What happened to the hide one? Okay, so yeah, so this doesn't work inside. So there's our basic census there, some census data is there, okay? We should be able to come up here and change this to PDF also.
Que bom que você chegou.
All right, let's see what happens now.
Seu cheiro. Só você mesmo. Vai me fazer assim tão bem. Essa carinha é tão bom.
Yes. Interesting. So it automatically, somehow, so this is sort of interesting. Somehow it knew how to break these up into, okay, you can see here. Most of these, the plots are what's interesting is the plots are all showing up with a page break, okay? Because you can see that, come back up here, right? Here's the code for the first plot, but yet the first plot's on a new page. And the second plot's on a new page. And the third plot, even though the code for the plot is right here, okay? Okay, good. And I'm sure, let's just see some of it. So here's the actual file over here. It's interesting, it's opening up an Acrobat Reader, so let's just go over here. And again, the plots are on separate pages from the code itself, okay? I'll be right back in 1 second. Give me something to drink. Okay. Okay. So now we've done some initial stuff. Let's just let's change this back to HTML. Alright. Now let's come back over here. We're going to take this data here. We're going to take our squirrely data here. Let's see. Let's try doing this. Okay. So, what should we do? Should we use ChatGPT? Should we try to do Bing again? Should we try to do Should we try to do Bing? Should we use Bard? What should we do here? What was our conclusion the other night? I can't remember. Which one did the best job of data visualization? I think ChatGPT was the first. I don't know. Well, shoot. Let's shoot. What do I want to do? Now, technically, okay. Now, at this point, I don't think. Okay, good. Okay. So. Let's try. Oh, I don't know. Come over here for a second. Let's go back and do a quick review. It seemed like let's do Bing. See how Bing works out. Chat. Oh, that didn't work, did it? Well, this is interesting. I wonder what this is going to do. Let's do this. Yes, I do want to do that.
A origem da caipirinha remonta a 1918 em São Paulo, onde era oferecida como bebida medicinal contra uma epidemia de gripe espanhola. A base principal da caipirinha era a cachaça. Caipirinha de abacaxi, maracujá, de morango e limão. Abre a boca. É como gelo,
That's right, it is.
cachaça. Tá legal, tá legal.
Right.
Abre a boca. É como gelo, sem cachaça. Tá legal. Tá legal.
Now what's interesting is if it can find a plot that does something similar on the web, it would actually go out and display that plot. Because I don't think it can actually display this specifically. Now I have to tell you, ChatGPT, man, it is right on chat, or Bing is right on, is nipping at ChatGPT's heels. Like, I mean, it is so close. Okay.
Sinta só esse calor.
Now this looks pretty promising, doesn't it?
Bela flor. As nuvens
Let's
descem
copy this.
caminho que trilha para o céu.
Come back over here. And let's put this,
E com as rosas jogadas no mar, tu ajoelhas pra Iemanjá. Solte a voz cantador pra nossa terra do amor. Solte a
okay.
voz cantador pra nossa terra do amor.
All right. So let's run. Oh,
Escuta só a velha chamar. Desce a paz.
unique squirrel ID. Not. Oh, that's true. It's not, is it? Okay. Okay, it's not unique squirrel ID. It is unique squirrel ID. Okay. Let's go over here then.
Brisa que faz a palmeira dançar, violão que ressoa no ar. Solte a voz cantador pra nossa terra.
Let's just do this. Let's just put this back up here. We don't need that there.
Voz cantador pra nossa terra do amor.
Let's just put let's just do this. Let's just do this. All right. Let's come down here, do this. Primary fur collar.
Vou mostrar pra ela
Page.
minha capoeira. Toca esse tambor que eu danço a noite inteira. Vou fazer bonito, hoje eu vou te impressionar. No final da noite eu vou te conquistar. Vou mostrar pra ela minha capoeira. Toca esse tambor que eu danço a noite inteira.
So let's go take this, I think, and pivot it longer.
Capoeira, iaia, ó Cupido vem flechar na capoeira.
So this should say,
Capoeira, iaia, ó Cupido vem flechar na capoeira.
Eu já senti o clima no ar.
there's a collar notes.
E eu quero você também. Não há nada que precise me provar e que o destino nos leve além. Eu já senti o clima no ar.
So this is saying, the dash, the negative sign means don't display this column. So it's saying don't display any column that contain either the word collar or notes. Okay, so you got primary fur collar, highlight fur collar, and collar notes. Okay, so it's saying exclude those. So once again, we come back up here, primary fur collar. Now, did it get these collars here? Did it get that from the page? Did it get that from the actual? Percent format. Interesting. Now, jitter. So what's it doing there? It's doing a timing geom jitter, facet wrap, primary fur collar again. Okay, it's saying BMI, body mass index. I don't think we had a body mass index. Yeah. There's nothing here for body mass index, okay? So this one probably isn't going to work. Yeah, but that's body mass index. That one isn't going to work. Let's go ahead and do this here. Okay. let's run this one back up.
Ser meu sem pudor, até que amanheça eu quero só você. Por que tanta demora? Meus olhos precisam de ver. Porque
What do you think?
só tá faltando você.
Huh?
Por que tanta demora?
Let's run this.
Olhos precisam de ver. Por que não chega agora? Só tá faltando você.
Oh, no. Right, yeah, so there is no BMI. We can get rid of that. Just to make sure there's no BMI. Yeah. There's nothing that has to do with
A chuva do verão não para de cair na terra de onde eu sou. A luz do seu farol me guia no inverno pra onde eu vou. Leves com a brisa.
so here's our work.
Areia lá no mar, cura na praia.
So, warning, attributes are not identical across measured variables. They will be dropped. I'm not sure what that means. Okay. Location, primary color. Interesting. So the colors represent the location, right? So the age, adult, juvenile, mostly sighted on the ground. Juvenile. Okay, good. Oh, that one didn't work out so well, did it? What is this one involved here? Collar notes. Huh. Okay, the problem could be that there's... Let me got this one here.
As nuvens no verão acabaram de trazer outro calor. Brilham raios do sol pra onde existe.
I don't quite know what that means. Okay. So let's come down here and do one more thing now.
Areia lá
Ah, s-
terra vermelha que vai me curar. Melodia no violão, cidade já começou.
Let's try to do a map.
Existe alegria.
Oh shoot, we closed everything up, didn't we? And
Vamos sair
okay, in that case, let's come back over here. We're going to say X is longitude. We're going to do a rename. Squirrels. Let's come back up here. New name is let's just try this out. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't think you have any way of going back and looking at your old code.
Hey, have you heard the news today? It seems we don't have more to wait. It's time to come back home.
Oh, this is kind of nice, isn't it? Okay.
Hey, come on now, don't you hesitate. There's no reason to be afraid. Take my hand and come home. Vamos embora pra casa, nem pense em ficar de fora. Deixar de lado esse troço que a sua mente inventou. Vamos embora pra casa, nem pense em ficar de fora. Deixar de lado esse troço que a sua mente inventou. Vamos embora pra casa, que a sua mente inventou. Vamos embora pra casa, que a sua mente inventou. Que a sua mente inventou. Mas você ainda quer falar de amor, meu amor sem fim. Vem de volta pra mim. Vem de volta, 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 volta. Vem de volta.
So it's nice you can come back over here and do this.
Hey, have you heard the news today? It seems we don't have more to wait. It's time to come back home.
So this is kind of interesting, isn't it?
Hey, come on now, don't you hesitate. There's no reason to be afraid. Take my hand and come home.
So what do you think?
Vamos embora pra casa, nem pense em ficar de fora. Deixar de lado esse troço que a sua mente inventou.
We have to install this first of all.
Ficar de fora, deixar de lado esse troço que a sua mente inventou. Vamos embora pra casa, nem pense em ficar.
You know, once again, I gotta say, I am,
Sua mente inventou. Vamos embora pra casa, nem pense em ficar de fora. Deixar de lado esse troço que a sua mente inventou.
let's install both of these. So what do you think about the visualizations for a first run? I would say I'm pretty pleased with
Numa sintonia, conexão maior. Se liga o tempo que corre, que passa e não perdoa. Não fique à toa esperando o amor cair do ar. Agora é hora lá fora, a vida segue voando.
I'm pretty pleased with the maps it created here. Plus, it can access, plus Bing can access the web. So it could have gone out and looked at the URL and got the data from that, okay? Let's just go over here then. Don't need tidyverse. Library SF. Is library FS installed? Yes, good. We're going to change this to lowercase, right?
Numa sintonia, conexão maior. Se liga aí. Se liga o tempo que corre.
Oh, that's interesting. How did I get changed to longitude and latitude? Something's a little screwy.
Quem não bate asa se atrasa e não vai aprender a voar.
Huh.
Diz aí, diz aí.
I'm a little confused. I don't know why I got two things. That's kind of curious. Okay.
Diz aí, diz aí. Vai. Vem comigo. Vai. Tamo junto. Conexão maior.
This should be X and Y.
Conexão maior.
This should be X and Y. Well, will this work? Oh, no. Oh, doesn't like it. I think X not. So how did that get changed? That's what I don't understand. Did I start the sport? Did I start the Okay, hang on a second. Let's just go back over here. So how did those get changed to lawn and lap? That's what puzzles me. Let's come back up here. So we come back up here. How did that get changed? You know what I must have done? I must have changed that in my upload script. That's the only thing I can think of. Documents. Data. Yep, I did. Okay, good. So, cancel. Okay. So I did change those when I uploaded. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. Close that. X. Is that right? X is longitude, right? Y is lat.
Quando eu passar, só prenda o ar e seu desejo. Quando eu quiser e então disser querer seu beijo, pra deixar de ser vulgar, te coloco em seu lugar. Eu também gosto de festa. Isso não me faz ser quem não presta. Sou empoderada, a mulherada que manda.
Where the heck does the data come from? Okay, I guess so. Let's see what happens now. It's thinking.
Quando eu passar, só prenda o ar e seu desejo. Quando eu quiser e então disser querer seu beijo, pra deixar de ser vulgar, te coloco em seu lugar. Eu também.
The advantage to use an extra light is it's very easy to use, and it's a place to store your data rather than having CSV files and CSV and Excel files you spread across your system. You can keep all your data in one little very easy to use SQL database. You could of course also use we get a little funky. You could also use DuckDB to store your data in. But anyway, as you can see, this is taking quite a while to produce this. It's just sort of interesting. Okay, let's stop this. The natural this database, our natural Earth res. Okay, packages. Let's go ahead and close this for one moment. Save. Save.
Um passarinho solteiro politão vai lá cantar no segundo ouvir. Ele canta nos encantos, o povo da Bahia, do interior até o Pelourinho. E o povo que dança o balé africano, da Bahia tá no mar. E o povo que canta pra Nossa Senhora, para ela nos guiar. O povo canta. O povo canta.
So we could look over. We could do a couple things.
De mim, do índio, a menina, seu musa. E a dona Maria que manda.
So we come over here.
Dona Maria, todo meu axé deseja você. O povo canta,
And we can run this.
o povo canta.
Okay.
Passarinho soteropolitano vai lá cantar no Senhor do Bom Fim. E o povo que dança um balé africano da Bahia para o mar. E a Dona Maria que mora na igreja sempre rezando amém. Dona Maria, todo meu axé deseja você. O povo canta, o povo canta. Dona Maria, todo meu axé deseja você.
I'm all for lazy loading, by the way.
Todo meu axé deseja você.
So what is the map actually making? What is the map actually doing? So Navjot, are you still with me? Did you invite 10 of your friends to come and join in the live stream this evening? But needless to say, if you have friends who are interested in data analytics, by all means, give them the link to the Caribou Data Science channel on YouTube, and invite them to come and actually join us in the evening here. Okay, because you know the old saying, right? Misery loves company. Okay, let's go back over here. Squirrel Census. Don't save that. Okay, now that since we're starting over, so let's come back up here. Just gonna move these back up to the top. Let's get rid of this. No, get rid of it. Let's move this up to the top also. Now let's come down there and see what this map actually does. Go to this up here. Oh, so it's going to do it also by primary color, which is good. We could also do it by, that's all right. So, let's see what happens here. Okay. Well, here's New York State. Okay. Of course, you may be looking down here. Okay. Okay. BII. Okay. active version. Yeah, because the trouble is, the problem is that we're not interested in the whole state. We're only interested in New York City, okay? Ah, good. Okay. Or can we say zoom into New York City?
E agora, o que faço com esse amor?
Let's go ahead and move the leaflet up here.
Que não pode ver.
Now, the one thing I want you to notice is all of this code has run so far without any errors. Okay, so Bing is really catching up there. I mean, it's very, of course, Bing is backed by ChatGPT. I mean, you know, Microsoft has a very large, like I don't know, $10 billion or some kind of outrageous stake in the OpenAI. No, stop! But this is already installed. Don't know why that's saying that, because that package is already installed, right? That package is installed up here. Right? Okay. Let's yes, actually I do think.
Hoje eu acordei com o coração acelerado. Olhei o telefone e não achei o seu recado. Onde será que está você agora? Um quarto muito grande na cidade tão pequena. Pensando no seu rosto eu sintonizo minha antena. Eu vivo procurando teu sorriso, porque preciso muito ainda de você. Eu estou mal, estou morrendo de saudade. Não é legal, essa distância é maldade. Manda um sinal, dizendo é mais que amizade. E cicatriza esse meu peito tão rasgado de paixão. Hoje eu acordei com o coração acelerado, olhei o telefone e não achei.
But what do you
seu
think?
recado.
Let's see what happens now.
Onde será que está você agora? Num quarto muito grande na cidade tão pequena, pensando no seu rosto eu sintonizo minha antena. Eu vivo procurando teu sorriso, porque preciso muito ainda de você. Eu estou mal, estou morrendo de saudade. Não é legal, essa distância é maldade. Manda um sinal, dizendo é mais que amizade. E cicatriz esse meu peito tão rasgado de paixão. Eu estou mal, estou morrendo de saudade. Não é legal, essa distância é maldade. Manda um sinal, dizendo é mais que amizade. E cicatriz esse meu peito tão rasgado de paixão. Cicatriz esse meu peito tão rasgado de paixão. E cicatriz esse meu peito tão rasgado de paixão. Cicatriz esse meu peito tão rasgado de paixão.
Quando você chegou, minha sorte virou. Já não consigo mais imaginar minha vida sem você. Tudo se ajeitou, é assim que tem que ser. Tudo que eu quero agora é passar minha vida inteirinha com você. E quanto mais o tempo passa, mais eu sei que quando é pra ser é tão fácil.
I'm sorry to hear that the code returned an error. It looks like the problem is with the sets intersect function, which expects a logical vector as an argument. One possible solution is to use string, because that string contains instead, which checks if the one geometry contains another. Ultimately, you can use this crop to crop the squirrel's data to the boundary box. Here's an example of how to do that. Crop the squirrel data.
Esse amor é pra valer. Tudo que eu quero agora é passar.
So this is the first error we got tonight from the code, I think, right?
E quanto mais o tempo passa, mais eu sei que quando é pra ser é tão fácil de ver.
Oh, shit.
É impossível não acreditar no que o tempo
That's...
tá a dizer.
I don't know what that number there is.
Sobre eu e você. Sobre eu e você.
What did it say?
Sobre eu e você. Sobre eu e você. Quando você chegou, minha sorte virou. Já não consigo mais me imaginar sem você.
Estive em Copacabana.
Hey, thanks so much, Michelle. Thanks for stopping by. Also, I appreciate your time. Oh man, I'm trying to get an interactive map here to work. Age. So what we've been doing is we've been using the Tidy Tuesday data set for this week, which is a census of Central Park in New York City's squirrel populations. So far, all the code has been written using Bing. And so up to the point where I wanted to create a map, Bing worked fine. and then all of a sudden it stopped working. I started getting error messages, okay? Let me just come over here first of all. Comment this out so you can see exactly where we're at. Everything should work down to here now. So tell me, Masala, where are you located in the world? So again, all this code here, I'm using R and Quattro to create a document, and of course in Friends. These first three plots I created myself, just from a quick EDA. Then I used, now from this point I was being EDA, all from this point, Argentina, well, very nice, thank you so much. What time is it is Argentina right now? These plots here, okay, this one didn't work interesting enough, but these plots here, okay, were all created by Bing. And Bing also created this map, but unfortunately down into here, we really only want to see the little dark spot? Well, that's actually New York City in Central Park. And that's what we're interested in, okay? But you can see, it's about a quarter of one. Are you always up this late? Is it past your bedtime, or what's your? I appreciate you staying up this late to stop by and say hi, but I do appreciate it. So I was trying to get an interactive plot to work by using a package called Leaflet, but I keep getting some error messages. And here's the code. So we came down here. All right. And it says, I'm not sure what this one here is, for instance. That's got to be changed. Okay. Let's just come back up here. Let's just copy this part right down into here. And you can see Bing now keeps a short history of you, so you can go back and look at the code here if you want to. Okay, let's just come back over here. Let's just get rid of all this. See, the error message was name not found. I'm not sure what that means. So we need to change this up here. Hey, thanks for the kind words. I appreciate your time again, taking time out to stop by. Be sure to pass the good word on about my channel to some of your other data analyst friends, okay? Let's see some leaflet ad primary. So I'm trying to narrow the box down to just
Espíritos da noite vagam tontos pelas ruas.
okay.
Inocentes
Here's the trouble. I don't know what ad.
que por aí anda solta uma múmia
I don't know what name is. Okay.
com a sede dos milênios
And age is lowercase.
ando pelos becos.
Location is lowercase. Oh, by all means, share it wherever you share it with all your friends. Share it with your coworkers and your classmates and anybody else that might be interested. Okay, now the problem is I don't know what name is. See, it says name not found. Okay, I don't know what name. I don't know what name is. Okay.
Eu sei que eu vou te encontrar. Mandei flores pra Iemanjá. Mostrei tudo que
There is no name. All right. Well, the closest thing we have to that is
Me diz por que que tem que ser assim, tão difícil de conhecer.
is sort of this
Alguém que se
this primary number right here,
por mim.
because that actually kind of identifies a squirrel. It's a gray squirrel. It's a cinnamon squirrel. Then we got this stuff over here. Yeah, like I said, this is Tidy Tuesday data. Tidy Tuesday is part of what's called the R for Data Science community online. You can come to GitHub, search for Tidy Tuesday, and there it is, the first one. Okay, you can come down here, and they publish a data set every single week on Tuesday, late on Monday night. Okay. And here's the one right here we're interested in right now. But anyway, as you can see, okay, unless for instance it was the unique squirrel ID, okay. Now we can probably put anything we want in there. I don't know. You see? Not really sure. But this sounds like my kind of lifestyle to me: running, chasing, climbing, eating, foraging. That sounds like my kind of life. That's my kind of lifestyle, you know. Of course, squirrels are basically rats with big tails, with fluffy tails. That's all they are. You know, when God said, "Okay, who wants the fluffy tail?" The squirrel says, "I do," and the rat's like, "Oh." The rat's like, yeah. The rat gets, and the rat gets stuck with like a tapering tail, so the rat was just a second too late in trying to, when God said, "Who wants a fluffy tail?" Yeah, but cuter than rats, absolutely, yeah. Interesting enough, I actually had a relative, I think it's an aunt or someone, who actually at one point had a pet rat. As odd as that may seem, this person actually had a pet rat. Why? I can't imagine, but anyway. We may be able to put anything we want to in that column, as long as it's a real column, okay? Let's try that. Let's put gift in there, okay? There we go. All right. Because as long as this is a correct column, because it got all the way down in and stopped. Location's fine. Primary color's fine. So let's see what happens now. Now this could take a minute to load here, I think. Let's check this down. Oh no, input JSON is a name vector. In the future, let's see. In future versions of JSON, this option will not be supported. Name vectors will be translated into arrays. So you see it tried to run. Okay. It tried to run, but it didn't work. Let's render and see what the render gives us here. Yeah, see, it's still, input JSON is named vector. In future, yeah, all the code you see here, well, I shouldn't say that. All the code from here on down was produced by Bing, okay? Including both maps. But, here's the thing. This map works, okay? So we could take this and just change this one here. Now here's an interesting thing. This is using ggplot too. Okay. This is not an error, but a warning from JSON Lite package, which is used by Leaflet. Do I even have JSON Lite installed? I didn't realize they even have it installed. Let's see some here. That's interesting. I don't have JSON Lite installed. It is installed. Download which package? What I could do is oh, okay. Or RJ sign? That's installed already. Right, both of those are already installed. Let's try this. Okay, let's try this. No, I don't think so. I think it's just that the problem is it's referencing a column that isn't there. It's looking for a column name called name, and there is no name column in the database. Okay, but let's do this. Let's try and let's see.
De repente, aonde você quiser ir, eu vou sempre. E pode crer que pra cada porta que a vida trancar, acho uma janela pra você pular. E cada tristeza que você sentir, acho uma razão pra você sorrir, amor. Pode contar comigo que eu vou.
Okay, this doesn't look real helpful, does it? City. You know what we can do is, this map up here works, but it's not interactive. Okay? This map works, but it's not interactive. So let's see if we can come over here, take this code. Oh, that's come down. Okay, that one works. Okay. This map works, but it wasn't narrowed down to. Okay, sounds good.
Entra aqui, eu fecho a porta que hoje eu quero te proteger. Se estiver com frio, meu abraço vai aquecer você. Escolhe a música que eu abro, vinho, um brinde, eu e você. Nessa sintonia os nossos corpos vão se envolver. Eu te quero, vem. Mais perto. Juntos mais além. Te quero, eu te quero, vem. Juntos mais além. Te quero. Desculpe, amor, é muito tarde e não podemos mais dirigir. Táxi agora é muito caro e você pode ficar aqui. Tava pensando, seria lindo outra garrafa pra te servir. Meu quarto tem uma cama grande e eu não me importo em dividir. E você pode ficar aqui. Assim a gente aproveita mais. E você pode ficar aqui. Aqui a gente tá seguro. E você pode ficar aqui. E amanhã. Amanhã a gente vê.
Let's come back up here. And let's get our original thoughts. Okay.
Juntos mais além. Te quero, te quero.
Lua no céu, sempre tão linda e tão distante. Lua no céu, sempre tão leve e tão brilhante. Me lembra quem eu sou, me leva para onde eu sei que vou me encontrar. Me lembra como amar, de parar pra respirar, pra respirar. Lua no céu, sempre iluminando romances. Faz do sol teu romero, mostra o que é ser mais do que amantes. Me lembra quem eu sou.
Yes, you assumed correctly.
Onde eu sei que vou me encontrar. Me lembra como amar.
That's kind of strange. Why is it that?
Pra respirar, pra respirar. Lua no céu,
Okay, so it ran all the way down to there. Let's just try some for the fun of it here. Let's see.
Por todos os cantinhos guardar o pôr do sol. E quando me perco, sempre tenho a luz do
Like I say, I'm pretty pleased with the results we're getting from corrected the bounding box operation using the matrix function. Change the column name to
A vida é só e não há tempo de voltar atrás. Não leve tudo tão a sério.
By the way, I'm using Quattro to create the document. Quattro is the latest greatest package to create finished documents in various formats, whether PDF or Word or even slideshows. And the good news is it's cross language. It runs with Julia, it runs with Python, and it runs with a lot of different languages.
A vida é só e não há tempo
One.
de voltar atrás. Não leve tudo tão a sério.
Right?
Esqueça a dor, abra o sorriso e corra atrás. Pra ser feliz não há mistério. Quero ver você dançar no toque da canção. Bate palma, alegra a alma, abraço meu irmão. Quero ver você dançar no toque da canção. Bate palma, alegra a alma, aqueça o coração. Precisa-se de mais amor. O mundo inteiro tá precisando de paz. Precisa-se de mais amor. Tenha fé, irmão, tenha fé. Precisa-se de mais amor. O mundo inteiro tá precisando de paz. Precisa-se de mais amor. Tenha fé, irmão, tenha fé.
Let's just take a look down here, make sure we're not missing anything.
Quando eu te vejo, eu fico assim. Perco o sentido e digo sim. De todas as vezes que me apaixonei, nunca foi tão forte, me atirei. Sozinha, contigo. É só como eu quero estar. Segunda a domingo.
Okay.
Digo que eu quero estar. Quero gritar pra todo mundo que não quero mais ninguém. Quero mais ninguém. Quero teu beijo mais que tudo. Todo
I'll be back in just one moment.
Nossos caminhos cruzaram, enfim, e nossa história não tem mais fim. De todas as vezes que me apaixonei, nunca foi tão forte, me atirei sozinha. Contigo é só como eu quero estar. Segunda a domingo é contigo que eu quero estar. Quero gritar pra todo mundo que não quero mais ninguém. Quero mais ninguém. Quero teu beijo mais que tudo. Todo dia é só pra mim.
Okay.
Todo dia é só pra mim. Rola teu corpo aqui junto do meu. Fala baixinho que tu
Here's the corrected version.
comigo até o sol raiar. Chegando, vem pra ficar.
Added missing package load. That's fine. Corrected the bounding box created using Matrix. Okay.
Chegando que é só me levar. Quero gritar pra todo mundo que não quero mais ninguém. Quero mais ninguém. Quero teu beijo mais que tudo.
Okay. So let's come back over here. Okay.
Bora aprender a se reconhecer. Eu mais você e quem mais for de querer viver. Encontrar soluções e não os culpados. Hoje o malandro bom sabe lidar com os fatos. Pensa antes de agir, mas solta a voz. Um bom malandro tem que aprender a sorrir. A uma boa vizinhança, alimentar sua criança.
So we'll just run this time.
Mais forte saber ouvir
Probably not.
o outro e assim. E soltar a voz, soltar a voz.
Any unit is not true.
Bora aprender a se reconhecer. Eu mais você e quem mais for de querer viver. Encontrar soluções e não os culpados.
So we're still getting this crop map data to bounding box.
Malandro bom sabe lidar com os fatos.
Okay. Let's try. We could be narrowing it down to
Você coloca água em bule, ela se torna o bule, my friend. Água pode fluir, água pode bater, seja água, my friend.
okay, let's just see some here.
Bora
Let's do this. Let's...
Bora aprender a se reconhecer. Eu mais você e quem mais for de querer viver. Encontrar soluções e não os culpados. Hoje o malandro bom sabe lidar com os fatos.
Let's just try this. Ah.
Vou chutar a tristeza da minha vida, esquecer tudo que já passou, encontrar uma saída, provar a fruta que ninguém provou. O tempo passa, o mundo gira, a valsa das horas já começou. Vou apagar no chão as marcas e os traumas que a dor deixou.
Let's just try something a little funky here.
Vou acender a vela na escuridão, descer a escada pelo corrimão, destruir barreiras já construídas, abrir a gaiola e cair
Blank.
na vida. Abrir a gaiola e cair na vida. Vou chutar a tristeza da minha vida, esquecer tudo que já passou, encontrar uma saída, provar a fruta que ninguém provou. O tempo passa, o mundo gira, a valsa das horas já começou. Vou apagar no chão as
Okay.
marcas e os traumas que a dor
Let's come back over here.
Vou acender a vela na escuridão, descer a escada pelo corrimão, destruir barreiras já construídas, abrir a gaiola e cair na vida. O tempo passa, o mundo gira,
Let's start over here.
Não tem explicação. Yeah, yeah. Ter você é tudo que é de bom pra mim. Quero amar, é só você dizer que sim. Ter você é tudo que é de bom pra mim. Yeah. Quero amar, é só você dizer que sim. Que saudade que eu tô de você. Você me faz tão bem.
So we got all this, right? And we're going to say
É só você dizer que sim.
okay. Let's come here.
Cheiro de café, fogão a lenha. O som nem nasceu, eu já tô na lida fazendo ordenha. E vou pro mangueiro, leite já no balde. E lá na roça já tem trabalho para o dia inteiro. E não vá dizer que o caboclo é chucro, porque o trabalho é bruto e a força da enxada faz doutor comer. E não vá dizer que o caboclo é chucro, porque o trabalho é bruto e a força da enxada faz doutor comer. Aqui não tem preguiça, trabalho não se escolhe. Meu avô ensinou, meu pai que ensinou pra mim não ter corpo mole. Não é vida fácil, mas a gente gosta. Com a mesa farta e gente querida é a vida na roça. Não é vida fácil, mas a gente gosta. Com a mesa farta e gente querida é a vida na roça. E não vai dizer que o caboclo é chucro, porque o trabalho é bruto e a força da enxada faz doutor comer. E não vai dizer que o caboclo é chucro, porque o trabalho é bruto e a força da enxada faz doutor comer.
I was trying to draw a map. Okay, let's come back up here again.
Minha rainha é a deusa do mar, nossa jangada é feito de amor. Minha rainha é a deusa do mar, nossa jangada é feito de amor. Minha rainha é a deusa do mar, nossa Nossa jangada é feito de amor. Minha rainha é a deusa do mar. Nossa jangada é feito de amor. Ai, 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 que encanto, nosso saveiro brilhando ao luar. Ai, 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 que encanto, nosso saveiro brilhando ao luar. Minha rainha é a deusa do mar. Nossa jangada.
Now, I'm going to say that Bing is doing a pretty doggone nice job. Let's just be honest about that, okay? Don't need this. Okay, we got something here. Let's see. We said New York City, right? Yeah. There doesn't feel anything wrong there.
Minha rainha é a deusa do mar. Nossa jangada é feito de amor. Minha rainha é a deusa do mar. Nossa jangada é feito de amor. Ai, 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 que encanto.
Let's render this.
Rainha é a deusa do mar, nossa jangada é feito de amor. Minha rainha é a deusa do mar, nossa jangada é feito de amor. Ai, 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 que encanto, nosso saveiro brilhando ao luar. Ai, 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 que encanto, nosso saveiro brilhando ao luar.
Well, the good news is we did, in fact, get the map to actually show something here. Okay, we did get the map to show. Unfortunately, what it is showing, it's not actually showing the map of New York City. Okay. Okay. So. And like I said, I'm actually pretty doggone pleased with how the
Sonhei, sonhei com a nossa romance e você deixou seu coração no Salvador. Vem cá, moreno, lindo menino, moço que dança, garoto da novela. Vem cá, moreno, mundo pandeiro, vamos pro samba, vamos de costa a costa. Te amei, te namorei no litoral baiano. Chorei, chorei quando te deixei no rio. Sonhei, sonhei com a nossa romance e você deixou seu coração no Salvador.
oh, let's try this again.
Vem cá, moreno, moço bonito, volte comigo, moreno meu, moreno. Vem cá, moreno, me dê beijo, volte comigo, moreno meu, moreno.
São tantas memórias, tantos momentos que a gente viveu, mas agora
Nada vai mudar o que passou entre nós dois. Nem mesmo o tempo, a distância não vai mudar. Restam as lembranças deixadas nos lençóis. Ficam as marcas, ideias que eu vou guardar. Um caso quando é assim, vem forte e deixa
Undefined
desejo
column
que
select.
não tem fim. De dia voltar pra mim. Nada vai mudar o que passou entre nós dois. Nem mesmo o tempo, a distância não
Well, this is sort of a disappointing end to the evening. Everything was going along swimmingly up to this part. We even had one plot that worked. Okay. Okay. We even had one plot that worked, although it wasn't working for simply New York City itself. So anyway, with that, my friends, I'm going to call it a night because it is. I realize Mixella. I realize it's getting late there. Also, it's 12:34 a.m. here in Central Ohio in the U.S., which means that well, maybe you're in roughly the same time zone I am. Anyway, Mixella and also Najat, thanks so much for stopping by, as always. I'll probably, of course, if you go there and you click on that like button, you click on the bell icon, you'll be notified whenever I go live. So there's a chance I may be doing another live stream Friday night, although it may not be the Sunday night, depending on how I feel. But anyway, click the bell icon, be notified whenever I upload content or I go live. Again, thanks so much for stopping by and spending some of your time with me this evening. As always, I do appreciate